All right, guys. No, it is not deja vu all over again. We are, in fact, going to be talking about the recent January feature drop for Google Pixel devices because there's just a bit more context that I can add that I need to add. So let's take a quick look here at the Google blog post for this. And I'll start off by saying the big piece of context that I need to add to this that may kind of resolve some confusion that I even had is that this does not appear to be a traditional feature drop. If you're like me, you saw them talk about this stuff and you have been going onto your Pixel device and you've been loading up this system update and checking, and there's nothing there. Perhaps you're like me and you then went to the full OTA images for Pixel devices, and perhaps you scroll down to your device of choice. This is the Pixel 8 Pro, and you noticed that we just have the January and then the Verizon January. So there's no OTA being delivered as well. And maybe you've been wondering, where is this update? What is going on here? Why have they announced it several days before this even? No update has been pushed out. Well, that is because apparently this is not a true system update. This is a series of app updates that will be rolled out to your device. And the first one, besides the fact that there is indeed a mint green Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro coming out very, very soon, is the fact that they have enabled the ability to take your body temperature, your skin temperature on the Pixel 8 Pro. But once again, some more context needs to be added here. So this feature is going to be in the United States only, as far as I'm aware, and that is because this has to actually get approval to happen. So Google had to get approval from the FDA for this to work, and likewise, in other countries, they all have their own sort of regulating bodies, and they would have to get approval from each of these for this to be a thing. Now, you may be wondering, where is this? It should roll out as a software update. I did not actually have a SIM in my Pixel 8 Pro, and this feature was not arriving. So I popped in a SIM that I had laying around, and it then recognized you're in the United States. I killed the app, opened it back up again, and then the feature was working. From there, it is pretty straightforward. They give you this little video kind of explaining how this application works. You hold it up to your face, and then you go over to your temple, and it gives you your temperature, and you can actually sync that with your Fitbit account as well. So that's something that you could potentially begin using very, very soon. Actually, begin using right now if you are in the United States. Now, the next one is the Circle to Search feature. We won't go super deep because I feel like I've talked about it a million times already. This is something that's going to be still rolling out. Notice it says January the 31st. So we still have a couple of days before this feature will actually be there. Long press the little navigation bar at the bottom, circle something on your screen, and it will use Google Lens to pull up information about that thing. Another one is the ability to use Magic Compose inside Google Messages. We'll open this up in another tab, which actually just saved the image. So we'll open that up in an image viewer. Bring that down there. So basically you're in your Google Messages application and there's a little icon that looks like a little pin with the Google Bard AI star next to it. You click on that and it's going to scan the last couple of messages and it's going to give you sort of a suggested response. Now you may be saying to yourself or thinking, we've had these sort of like smart replies for a long time, but these are a little bit deeper than smart replies. They're more intelligent, more contextual than smart replies. And of course, you can also go to different sorts of modes. Like you could reply and say, I'm going to respond to this person, but I'm going to respond like Shakespeare. I don't know why you'd want to do that. You're going to lose friends at a rapid pace if you do these sorts of things. But you could do it if you wanted to. You could also type something in there and then have it sort of rephrase it for you in these different styles. So kind of potentially interesting stuff. Personally, I do enjoy using it for just these smart replies. It tends to almost always have at least one or two in there that makes sense for me and is basically what I was going to say, and it's quicker than typing it out myself. So that should be coming out of beta and becoming just rolled out to everybody very, very soon. I've had this on my device for a long time, but I've been in the beta channel. Everyone should be getting access to this now. We're using the Gemini Nano model, which is pretty cool. Another interesting one in Google Messages is the ability to take a photo and then actually pull a little piece of that image out. You can see there was a cat. They pulled the cat out from the background and then they use it as an emoji to react, I think is the right word, to different messages in your Google Messages. I think that this is a really cool one because I have some pictures that I could definitely imagine using in this manner to react to things. Pretty cool. Quick Share. So this is just Nearby Share, and it has been sort of rebadged into Quick Share. Quick Share on Samsung devices is now just Nearby Share. It's kind of confusing, but Quick Share is Nearby Share. It's just sort of a rebadge that they're doing. Then we have audio switching from the Pixel Buds Pros with the Pixel Watch. So as you can see here, earbuds are connected to the phone. That's great. Then they can connect to your watch, and then they connect to your tablet. So basically, your earbuds are going to be able to just sort of bounce between your Pixel devices in a really nice, sort of seamless manner, which is a really, really nice feature to have. Obviously, I've talked about all of these in that prior video, but I kind of wanted to go over it again and then add that context that you can stop checking for an update. These are going to roll out to you. Some of them are going to be server side. Some of them are going to be Play Store updates. They're just going to kind of come as they come. And again, this is not a traditional over-the-air update. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.